efficient controlling system helps in ensuring that there is order and discipline in the organization. What do you mean by order and discipline of an organization? Well, whatever the rules, regulation and guidelines laid by the organization, they have to be followed. If the employee is not in order and discipline, he'll try to avoid those rules and regulations. But controlling system helps in ensuring that the order and discipline is maintained in an organization. How? Very simple. See, what happens in controlling? There is actual set standard performance and actual performances are always compared. And whenever there are deviations, typically on a lower side, that actual performance is less than the standard performances, then preventive actions are taken by the supervisors, managers to bring this gap as minimum as possible. Now, in doing so, there are a lot of advantage happens. You always on your toes because you always keep on checking your actual performance with standard performance. So what happens if some employees are being unprofessional, the unprofessional behavior of the employees is reduced. At least minimum set standard of output has to be achieved by everyone. That is minimum expectation. If that is not achieved, then corrective actions are taken, preventive actions are taken, and those discrepancies, deviations are reduced. Since organization is taking these disciplinary actions, automatically there is a discipline and order is created. Unprofessional behavior of the employees are reduced, and yes, employees are disciplined enough to give a minimum set standard of the output. Let us take an example how an efficient controlling system helps in ensuring that there is order and discipline in an organization. Let's say in an organization there was an employee who was producing way below. Standard output is 100 units produced in a day. He is only producing 30 units. Now, on the second day itself, when actual standard production is of 100 units and he produced 30 units, supervisor goes to him and asks him, what has happened? He said, Aaj mood nahi hai. I don't want to work today. So that's where I produce less. Is this an professional behavior or unprofessional behavior? Yes, this is an unprofessional behavior. What supervisor will do? He will immediately, tell him, if you do this one more time, I'll kick you out of the organization. Automatically, his comfort zone has gone. He is now ready. If he's not bothered to perform well, he's thrown out of the organization. So, from next day onwards, he will be producing 100 units at least, the minimum standard performance. What has happened? The unprofessional behavior has been controlled, reduced. And the gap between actual performance and the set standard is always, minimized. Hence, what happens? In doing so, what supervisor, the managers did, he ensured that every employee is in order and they're following disciplinary rules. So what has happened? Because of efficient controlling systems, employees behave in orderly manner and in disciplined manner. Hence, yes, controlling helps in ensuring that there is order and discipline in an organization. The very reason is every time the discrepancies between actual performance and standard performance are continuously being checked by supervisors, managers. And they try to take preventive actions by which this gap is always kept minimum. While taking those preventive actions, a lot of unprofessional behaviors of the employees are reduced, or employees who are not ready to follow those rules and orders and disciplines, they are thrown out of the organization. Automatically, only those employees who are ready to accept those rules and regulations are kept in the organization. So automatically, it ensures that there is order and discipline maintained in the organization.